Hey,
Hey.
that was a nice surprise. How's it going, everybody? John was not there when I clicked the intro button and the start stream, but I have a friend now. That's exciting.
Yay. You've
And
always had a friend, Russ.
well, yes, I have a friend with me now. I should say, wearing a hoodie of a logo of which I do not necessarily like the product, but love how that looks so much.
I both like the product and the sweatshirt. It's become one of my favorites.
Yes, and I'm rocking some Beetlegeist,
Nice.
Beetle Breakfast, depending on which part of the movie you want to talk about. Welcome, everybody, to the wrap-up of Week 10, I think. Time has no meaning. I only remember what week it is because of this and because of... Wait, did the playoffs start yet? Did I make it? Did the playoffs start yet? Did I make it? Spoiler alert, the playoffs do not start yet, and no, I have not made it yet.
Same.
Next week. 1 week until the big show, by the way, is the name of this because you have one more week to make it in. I think Scott has it written down what the point threshold is somewhere, but I forgot to go look for it. But you do
like
need
the projected.
Yeah. But we'll get to that later anyway, because first we're going to talk about the top scorer. Didn't need to be SFB scoring. I'm pretty sure I survived one Ja'Marr Chase onslaught. And it was weirdly not because I had Burrow or Lamar. I just happened to get very, 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 very lucky. Ja'Marr Chase had a game. 59.4 fantasy points, 17 targets. And just think about it. This is what's happening because my boy's not in there. And next year when he's not there at all, because he's going to be on the Chargers or on the Commanders, this is just going to be every week. 17 targets, 11 receptions. I thought I had to double check this. I thought it was 264 receiving yards. What? That's crazy. Like
he had 264 yards. Is that right?
That's what MFL says. Like that's
wow.
11 receptions, 11 first downs.
That's a good first month for or a good month for a lot of people.
So not only did he have a ridiculous amount of receptions with a ridiculous amount of yards, every reception was for a first down. Again, had to double check to make sure I wasn't mistyping something. But also, he got 3 touchdowns, and each touchdown is a first down anyway. But yeah, so Ja'Marr Chase, just chances are, if you have Ja'Marr Chase on your team, you won this week. But you know
actually go back and look who you play against and stuff?
No.
I have no idea, like, if I survived the Ja'Marr Chase week or not.
When I look at my scores, I give a little look around to see who I'm playing against.
Wow. I have no idea. Ever. Well, I take that back. In the Vampire Leagues, I usually know on Monday night.
Yes.
What players affect the outcomes.
Yes, that is very specific also because things happen in Vampire Leagues.
Yes.
After the week is over, we should say. All right, but speaking of winning, who wants to win a Funko Pop? It is 3:04. We're going until 3:07. Type Smith into the chat and you could win this very intimidating Roquan Smith Funko because he is pointing right at you. It is
very not an NFL player.
It is not. I know. It even has a 0 just to show that it's fake.
Oh, it's like one of those generic logo ones.
It's just
got it. They gave him a cool name though. That was nice of them.
Yeah.
Weird they give him a first name. Usually you just see like a last name and it would say like Ravens
Smith
or something.
It's just generic Smith. That's what it is. Yeah.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, but to actually say that it's a Roquan and give him a cool first name, like
very good, very nice of them. Yeah.
Yeah, good marketing for them. Well done. Well done, Funko.
All right, how about this?
There's like 2 people that are going to get offended. What's that?
So you ready to carry this so I can mute it so you don't have to hear my typing, or am I hanging around?
I have to carry it up, man. It's been a while. Yeah, sure. I'll carry it I'll talk about it. Come on over to Blue Sky, folks. Right? Is that what I should go on and on and on about, Russ? That's what we're here for. No, but seriously, like, folks, if you miss old Twitter, definitely come over. Find us all on Blue Sky. We are all there now. Fantasy Cares account's there. Russ is there, still on their Dynasty Outhouse. Scott Fish is there as Scott Fish instead of Scott Fish 24. I'm there as John Bosch instead of John Bosch FF. Oh, I didn't check to see if Bob dropped the FF. I wonder if he was able to also. I can't imagine he did. Bob is just Bob Gilchrist. It's so nice. We all got our names. And Russ got Dynasty Outhouse still.
I typed it. I
I
typed
can't
Russ
believe you
Fisher.
didn't. I really think you should have.
I typed
That
Russ
might have been
Fisher and then I
taken.
chickened out.
Fisher is fairly common, so that might have been taken, I wonder.
There
You can always
is
change
a
it.
film
You can-
reviewer that has my name that we used to get each other's messages on Twitter when I
I
was
remember
at
you
Russ
saying
Fisher
that.
in the
It's
very
great.
beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. A lot of rebuilding for a lot of folks, but it is very enjoyable at the same time. It really does feel. Scott put it in the newsletter, like he said, it feels like 2010 Twitter, and he's not kidding. I mean, I don't think I was on Twitter then, but feels very much like when I first joined Twitter and was like, wow, this is fun, this is interesting, and that's not what Twitter's become. Now it's there's another ad. Huh. There's 10 bot replies. But,
Speaking
yeah.
of new platforms,
We also have another option for you. Discord, the Fantasy Cares Discord is now open. We should probably drop that link in the chat here so people can just go to it. I'll do that when you're spinning the wheel. I'll go get that. Or maybe Bob's here. Bob can do it. Maybe Bob can share the link to our Discord server in the chat here. So yeah, if you want to just join the Fantasy Cares community and a place to chat, we've got, the main channel, and then there's obviously chat channels specifically chatting SFB, chatting Fantasy Cares Eliminators, and there will be more to come. Going to be a lot. It is right now just barely open, but it's open. So come on over, join and chat with us, and there will be more expansion. I'm sure you can only imagine the amount of chats that will eventually end up in the Fantasy Cares Discord server. I don't know what all you've talked about in the past about what is to come of it, Russ. So I don't want to steal that from you, but definitely work being done. You can expect to find a lot of the Fantasy Cares associated activities chats in the Fantasy Cares server in the future. Oh, it looks like we have a wheel. I noticed you never put my name on the wheel, Russ.
You want to know
there
why?
There are plenty of times I am just a viewer, and I have never seen you put my name on the wheel.
First of all, an invite to our Discord is now in the chat. I put it in there. Bob said he doesn't have it on his phone. I dropped it in there. Done. So go click that link and you can join our Discord. It's just for funsies. As time goes on, we'll find more real use for it and specific just Discord stuff and all of that fun stuff. But for now, just going in, a place for all of us awesome people to be in one place and just hang out. Just like on Wednesday evenings, tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m., you can come right back here to this YouTube channel and hang out with Zach Reed and me and just have a good old time talking fantasy football, we usually talk a whole lot of food at some point. Last week, we talked about after you shower, do you dry off inside the shower or outside the shower?
I'm an inside.
Because you don't want to have an ecosystem growing on your shower mat.
Yeah.
I yell at my wife and child.
I hate walking in after people that are the shower mat dryers, and then you step on a nice wet shower mat, and I'm like, and I have wet socks. Great.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just, don't make the mess. Just keep the water in the shower. That's where it belongs. But okay, let's get to the wheel. All right, so here we go. Let's shuffle this up and let's find out who's going to win player A from the Ravens. It's actually Roquan Smith. See, it says his name on there. He's an actual player, I think. I don't know defense. But let's go.
There was one IDP person that got annoyed by our bashing.
Absolutely, there is.
Yes. Gamerdome.
Dome. Congratulations, Scott. Scott, you are the winner of Roquan. Congratulations. I'm going to write this down. I just this weekend boxed up and bagged up everything that needs to get sent out. I haven't sent it yet, which means I can still get this out in time with everything else. So what did you just win? Roquan Funko.
Made up Raven Funko Pop.
And Scott, we definitely have your address, so we don't need to worry about that one. I can delete you because I put you all. Yep. All right, let's go. Boom. Back to this. Let's keep going. Top performers by position. Lamar Jackson, 25 of 33 for 290 yards, rushing 7 times for 33 yards, only 2 first downs. I guess 2 of his 7 rushes were for first downs. I keep forgetting that there's no passing first downs because that would be, we hate quarterbacks this year, and that would be way too helpful for quarterbacks to have passing first down points. But still, Lamar able to put up 37.85 fantasy points. 2 of those were a 2-point conversion. I remember that. Tight end, 2 weeks in a row. I didn't have to change that picture. Travis Kelce, baby. 12 targets, 8 receptions for 64 yards, 1 touchdown, 5 first downs is really what helped him out to get him 30.4 fantasy points.
Tight end 1 again. I was thinking Dynasty. He's not, but
no,
he was there forever.
I'm just excited that Calvin Ridley, wide receiver 1, baby. The only reason I'm a little upset that Calvin Ridley was wide receiver 1, because if it wasn't him, it'd have been Marcus Valdes-Scantling, and that's hilarious.
No, not hilarious. I played Marcus Valdes-Scantling. I'm not kidding. In DraftKings this weekend.
Wow.
I needed like a really cheap player, and I was like, oh, I don't care. I'll just throw him in and see what happens. And he went off. I mean, it's just 2 little like DraftKings leagues that I'm in with other people.
Who cares? You could say you did it. You could say you did it. That's all that matters.
Oh, it was hilarious. It wasn't hilarious, but how many, be honest, because I know you have 100% Calvin Ridley. How many leagues did you start him in?
All of them, I think.
Oh, good for you.
I mean, it wasn't because like I thought he had such a great matchup or like that. I don't even necessarily start him every week. It's just it was a heavy bye week or injuries. So Calvin Ridley was in pretty much all my lineups.
Well, that's good. How many did you start Austin Eckler in?
I sat him at the last second. I still won that league. No, that's a lie. I lost that league, which clearly I would have won if I had my 28 real fantasy points, no less the 46.95 Scott Fishbowl points. So Austin Eckler, the highest scoring running back, 13. This was tough. I almost wish I saved him as the special teamer of the week because he had 118 kickoff return yards, which was a little less than half of his points. Yeah. So I'm like, there's going to be another kickoff returner or special teamer that I'd be able to put in. There was not. I had to go real far down, and I even forgot to change his name from Steven Sims to Ray McLeod. But he had a total. So Ray McLeod had 57 kickoff return yards, and with maybe 2 other receptions, was able to pull up 19.25 points. And then,
so it was not Steven Sims.
Wow, I forgot to change both of their names. I changed their stats. I changed the picture. Okay. I left the names as they were.
I was going to say that doesn't look like Evan McPherson, but I'm only a partial Bengals fan, so maybe I'm not diehard enough to know what the kicker looks like.
Oh, see, no, you are diehard. You knew right away. So Ray McLeod and Jake Elliott were our special teamers of the week. Again, had to dig pretty deep for these, and I'm just going to get off of here because it's embarrassing.
Because you're going to be very annoyed by your screw up.
But let's take a look at the top 15 scorers a little bit, where we talked about Ja'Marr Chase, Eckler, Lamar Jackson. There's Jalen Hurts. Chuba should have been up there as our top running back. Bijan finally putting up a heck of a week. Joe Burrow was our QB1 last week, QB2 this week. 3 this week, but still up in the top 10. Travis Kelce, the return of TJ Hawkinson, baby. I'm very, very happy. Welcome back, TJ. Jaylen Warren getting to step in for a little bit of a banged up Najee Harris at the end of the game. Kyler Murray, there's all the way down to number 12 is our wide receiver 2 because Ja'Marr Chase took that very, very top spot. There we go. Oh, that's what happened. Marcus Valdes-Scantling, New Orleans Saints wide receiver, took up too much space. And it messed up the formatting. Mark Andrews was number 14, and I can't see who number 15 is. I am not off to such a great streak right here. So let's just keep going on to the SFB leaderboard where it still says week 7. But David Sabuka from the Predator still holding that predatory grip on first place. Good for you. Leo McNeely from Ricky Vaughn pushing way up to second. Darren Armani up in third from Willy Wonka. Travis Wantland from Ray Jennings. Cesar precipitous fall from first down to fifth in the past 3 weeks. It's just like, are you even good at this anymore, Cesar? I mean, come on. Show Miguel some respect. Show Miguel that first place. Get back up there. Get back up there.
Hey,
Matt
David's
Pryor,
in the chat. He came just to celebrate. He must have known he was going to be number one today.
hey, David's been up and down, so he's glad to see you here. And tell me if I'm getting your last name right.
I would say Sabuka.
Sabuka, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
Matt Pryor from James Bond. Was James Bond alive? I don't know why it matters to me, but I can't remember if it was a London Live or if it was just Harry Potter characters. I just like being able to say it. Joey Kelly from Happy Gilmore, John Burton from Ghostface, Aaron Hernandez from Black. I combined the next one. Kevin McAllister, and then we have Steve Cutright, Number Cruncher, from what also could very well have been London Live. Butka. Friends from call you Boots. That's a very good nickname. I was just called Fish a lot growing up. Fish or Fishy, because it was a lot less creative. And then Stephen Cutright from The Black Knight from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Shout out, fantastic movie. Let's talk about undefeated teams. This one I know I got right. 7 undefeated teams. It's only 3 down. That's 2 weeks in a row. We lost 3 of them. It's pretty good compared to what streak we've been at in the past. Maybe you people are just good.
I might have been one of the 282. I might not have made it. I know I was undefeated through the first 2 weeks. You don't have the stats all the way back there to make sure that I got my credit, but whatever. Didn't we both start out 4-0, me and you? I feel like we did. Didn't me and you both start out 4-0?
Yeah.
Yeah. And downhill since.
Did not go well, great. I have 12 wins, so I just need 1. Speaking of playoffs, 1,098. So we have about a little more than half of our playoff teams decided. 721 can clinch next week just based on record. And that's really it. After that, 721 is pure points. And that's assuming all of these 721 win their games. So I'm going to be one of those teams.
You are. You only need 1 win, it sounds like.
I only need 1. I either need to win my matchup or I need to beat the median. Top half is always my goal. Top half is my goal. Let's talk about some one and done brought to you by Dynasty Decks. No, by Trophy Tiers. One and done. Top score of the week is Rob Schnabel. Man, they chose Ja'Marr Chase this week.
Yeah, he played Chase on the right week.
It's shocking to me how you get down to this week and not play Ja'Marr Chase and Bijan Robinson. Like Brock Purdy, I can get waiting on a little bit. But man, you picked the right week. You know, Ja'Marr Chase, Bijan were both top 15 scorers in SFB scoring.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy.
It's going to be interesting to look back to see like who waited and like if it was somebody that, started out kind of in the middle and they rose up because they saved players, or if it's somebody that started out high and just managed to hold on at the end.
Well, we do. I mean, to look at it again, thank you, Trophy Tiers, for sponsoring this one. Brian Atkins working his way up to second place. Brian is a usual watcher of ours. Yep. Rob Schnabel top scored himself up into first place.
Yes, he did.
Tom Mahan, a usual, and Rick Brussels, a usual top scorer as well. Let's see. Ryan Grolke is usually one of our watchers in here. Mary Rose is a new name. Oliver Gully, Torrance Horenberg, sorry. Man, a lot of our watchers have sort of dropped out of here. Come on, fellas, ladies.
Isaac's an SFB champion.
12? Is he Isaac Seaborn?
12, I think. Yeah.
All right. Well, good. Keep that recognition strong. Keep it going. Now let's go to our Survivor update brought to you by Dynasty Decks, where the winners will there be multiple winners if you reach the end?
If they all get through, they're going to win. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Well, there's still a lot of weeks to go.
This is a week where everyone made it. You're all survivors. Yep. You're not going to give up. Keep on surviving. Everyone. The Chargers were a big one. I think 6 out of the 9 picked the Chargers this week.
Yeah, it's going to happen that there's going to be another week where the most popular team loses, and it's going to take out a chunk of them.
Yeah, when you go and try and play whoever's playing Tennessee, and Tennessee is going to end up winning because that's what happened with Panthers. The Panthers ended up knocking out a bunch of people when they beat New Orleans, I think it was.
And the further you get in these, the more likely you are to have to pick a team that's a little bit riskier. It's real tough to try and save a good team in these because we saw what happened in the first Survivor Challenge when people tried to do that. Did not go so well.
Everybody went away real quick.
Yeah.
Who wants to win a signed jersey? Type the word jersey into the chat. It is 3:21 until 3:24. I'll put your name on the wheel. We will give away a signed jersey. I have 4 boxes behind me. You get to pick a box, and you'll get whatever jersey that is.
What you up to, Russ?
I'm about to start typing, but I want. I need to start sending you stickers ahead of time so you can hold up the stickers and talk about the sticker of the month club while.
Oh yeah, we do have that banner though. I can do that. Yeah, the sticker of the month club. For those that don't know, every year or every month, you can get 3 stickers sent to you in the mail if you are a sticker of the month club member at a $10 donation a month level. If you donate $7.50, you will get 2 random of those 3 stickers sent to you each month. If you are a donor at the $5 level every month, you will get 1 sent to you. Do that math. Somebody's probably going to get 2. Somebody's going to get 1. So that's going to make a set of 3. So you don't really get to choose because it is going to be random. Whatever you get out of that 3-pack, you're going to get 1 or you're going to get 2. Just donate at the $10 level, folks. And that way you lock in all 3 of them. International folks, we haven't forgotten you this time. It's a little bit different. There is a $20 a month donation level on there. So it's a little bit more costly because the shipping is a whole lot more costly. And Russ will send them to you every other month. So you'll get 6 stickers every other month. And that's the $20 level. That's on there for internationals. Anybody can donate at that level, of course. We always love that. That's the biggest campaign we have going on right now, right? We don't really have anything else other than join the Discord. That way you're in there and you're ready. You will see as we start adding things and opening up other channels, there will be lots and lots to come in the Discord, which is very, very fun. Scroll up in the chat. Russ posted that. I'm seeing if I can try and find it and I can forward it on away again. If I can get it quickly, or Russ can post it again in the chat when he gets there. And yeah, somebody asked why they changed to Blue Sky. You can read my pinned tweet. I gave a pretty good story on why I made the move. There's a lot of people I don't really care the reason why, quite frankly, because guess what? It's fun. That's what matters to me. It's way more fun now. So I'm having a good time over there with a lot of other people that are having a good time. So the motivation to me doesn't really matter. I know my suspicions as to why. I don't think we need to get into that. So it doesn't really matter because the result, in this case, it is the results over the reason. The results are what matter. And we're having a good time. So looks like Russ might be ready for the wheel. Is that so, sir? Alrighty.
Yep.
Hide that back, and the wheel is back.
Real quick, stickers for this month. We got Monsters Inc. from SFB 14. We got SFB merch from SFB 14.
Yeah, and seriously, then, why didn't you just throw these in the ones you sent me the other day?
Because I was not thinking ahead. How the 5th drafted from Whoville. This is such a good one. First of all, thank you, John, for reminding me this one even exists because I forgot. John, you're doing that for December, right? And I'm like,
yeah, get that now.
Yeah, now.
That design was my suggestion too. I'm
yes,
pretty
it
sure.
was. Yes, it was.
Like, I remember making my little chicken scratch mock-up to be like, somebody make this look pretty, and this looks awesome. And yeah, my whole family, I think, has that on the shirt. It's it is one of my favorites.
All right, you ready? Let's shuffle this up. And let's spin to find out who's going to win a jersey. Jersey, jersey, jersey. And the thing is, like, I typed it, I'm like, I missed that H. Just don't. And then he has to win to go and just, again, show off my lack of refinement today. So, Florkilla, pick a number 1 through 4, and that will be the box we open.
1 through 4. You've been enjoying it over there on Blue Sky, right, Russ?
You what?
You've been enjoying Blue Sky a little bit as well, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's been nice.
It's got a different vibe. It just straight up does.
All right. Floor Killer pick number 3.
Box 3.
Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. You fell. Whoop. Box number 3. Hold on. Let's turn off the loop and then drum roll.
Manders number 1.
Whoop.
Sound of cellophane is going to kill me one of these days.
Oh, there we go. Jeremy guessed it. It is Jahan Dotson.
Jahan Dotson. He's not there anymore, is he?
2 days. I bought this, and then 2 days.
Oh.
2 days. But it's all for Floor Killer. Now Floor Killer gets this beautiful number. I tried to move it further away from the microphone when moving.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
And just think about how beautiful the number 5 is going to look on this next year when T. Higgins signs there in the offseason. And then
Dotson's
how it's going to
in
look.
Philly now? Is that right?
Yeah, he's in Philly now.
Okay.
Well, congratulations.
Floor Killer.
Floor Killer. Let me write that down. Dotson jersey. Floor Killer. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us on a Tuesday afternoon. We have a great, oh, wow. Cowboys fan wins a Commanders jersey who got traded to the Eagles.
I mean, honestly, like kind of wearing that, the only people that can truly appreciate that will be Cowboys fans. So like, it's kind of like you're kind of mocking the Manders and the Eagles at the same time. So
that's, absolutely hang it on your wall.
Yeah. I mean, you walk into a Cowboys football watching party, wearing that, I bet you it stimulates some fun conversation.
Yes, you will definitely have a good laugh out of everybody. But thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us on this Tuesday afternoon. Don't forget to hang out with us on a Wednesday evening tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. on this YouTube channel. We will tweet and Blue Sky out a post. Not ready for that one yet. Not saying that out loud on a family-friendly...
Ski?
Nope.
That's what it's called. I still want to call it tweeting on there.
Still not getting behind that one just yet. But yeah,
so
hang with us on Wednesday evening. Hang out with us every Tuesday as we run over another week of SFB. I don't know what video I want to pick. You know what? I'm feeling a little Pixar-y. So bye, everyone. See you next time.